Okay, hi, grade eights. Sorry, we got interrupted there. I'm recording at school, if you can't tell. You can see a bit of my Martin Luther King poster there. Anyways, we got a little interrupted because there's still people in the building and they do make the occasional announcement. So anyways, as I was saying, this number here, the number 3, is a constant. So it's by itself. It's the no matter what. So what we're trying to tell you guys is like no matter what, this sandwich is going to cost you $3. It doesn't matter. You could pile on as many extras, but if you pile on no extras, if you're just buying bread, and I don't know what would come with a basic sandwich, maybe lettuce, mayo, who knows, but you're going to spend $3 no matter what. Okay, so let's get into the algebra. Let's start solving this thing. So when we do algebra, right? I've told you many times that you have to take your bed mass and you have to work it backwards. So here's your bed mass. All right. But algebra is the art and science and the wonder and magic of working backwards with the question, right? We don't really, with some exceptions, but we generally have to work backwards. So in other words, we have to deal with the constant first, okay? This is what goes first. This is the number that is going to occupy our attention first, okay? The number that gets attached to the variable, this coefficient, you see how they're different words? The 2 is the coefficient of E. The 2 is attached to the E, okay? They're like they're best buds, all right? It's 2 multiplied to E. That's the relationship. We do addition and subtraction first, okay? We're going to get rid of this constant. So what can we do? Well, we can subtract 3 from both sides. So we're left with 5 on this side, and we zero this out. The 3 is zeroed out, okay, over here. That 3 is gone. I'm just trying to make my equal sign a little bit better. And what we're left with, we're left with is equal to 2e, all right? 2e. So it's 2 multiplied to e, and again, we're always doing the opposite. We're always unpacking this. We're always working backwards when we solve these equations. So the opposite of, you see I'm really picky about my equal signs? We are working backwards, and the opposite of multiplication, if the relationship between the 2 and the e is multiply, then we're going to use divide, right? We're going to use division, just like we used the opposite of addition is subtraction. So,
hey everyone, yoga will be getting in the small gym in about 5 minutes.
I am not going to yoga because I'm doing this video for you. So Mr. Smith is learning about the drawbacks. See, there's faster internet at the school, so I can make and render these videos because they require a lot of bandwidth. It does it faster at school. But of course, now I'm remembering there are announcements at school still, even during quarantine. Anyways, I'm dividing both sides of these by 2. Okay, so what are we left with? Well, these equal signs are crazy. So we got 5 over 2, which is 2.5. And I did convert it to a decimal for a very good reason. Now you have to apply common sense, okay? Because unless you know of a sandwich shop that I don't know of, nobody's going to let you buy 2.5 extras. So really, okay, with $8, you can afford, and this is where also a little bit of rounding rules. Like oftentimes we say, Mr. Smith, it's 0.5. We round up. 3. The answer is 3. No, it's not. Okay. Again, you have to think of how real life works, right? Real life would work. The store clerk would not allow you to round $2.50 up to $3. Maybe they're nice. Maybe they would. But basically, you can afford 2 toppings. So we are breaking the rounding rules because really you can only afford 2 toppings. Okay. So let me show you how that works. Right? Let me just show you how that works. Let's just switch to orange here. So now I'm going to write it this way. Now I'm going to swap in the number 2 for the letter E, okay? I just figured out this answer here, and I'm saying I'm going to have to round down because I can't go over budget. That's another way of saying I can't go over budget, right? You got to stay within your budget. So 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Now we're going to follow normal bed mass because there's no variable to solve for. 8 is equal to 4 plus 3. And So now we're saying, well, that's not really true. So we're going to actually say 8 is greater than 7. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Okay? Because it's really 2.5. We know that it was supposed to be 2.5. 2.5 times 2 is 5. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. But we're saying we have to stay within budget. Okay? In other words, just look at it this way. Okay, I'm not going to fix all those equal signs, even though it kind of drives me crazy. Mr. Smith, let's round up to 3. What if E were to equal 3? So 2 times 3 plus 3. 8 is supposed to equal, this 2 times 3 is 6, plus 3. 8 is less than 9, okay? Like for sure we know one thing. 8 does not equal 9. 8 is less than 9. So we go over our budget. We went over, spent too much. Or another way of saying this is not enough money. Not enough money, okay? All right, that's it for that one. I'm going to come back to you with question 15, all right? We'll see what announcements come over the PA while we're doing that. All right, see you soon.